relying on the fact that if one has a martial spirit, you can find a martial arts apprenticeship camp. Then you will be able to cross the world and climb to the top of the world. I don't know that the time for a cup of tea is over. The side soul master didn't respond. The side soul master has not responded for so long. Am I out of spirit? Yi Qingwu was stunned immediately. How is this going? Is the world crazy? Does an expert not have a martial spirit? Chen Fan sighed helplessly. No wonder even the system wants to abandon me. Turns out I'm a piece of trash. Xiaowu sacrificed himself and asked his father why the master did not have a martial soul. But Lao Yi thought it was a means used by an expert. Let the side soul master fail. Xiaowu is even more puzzled why the master pretends that he has no martial soul and can't cultivate. What do you know that masters become mortals and have to experience the ups and downs of mortals? And what is the most painful thing for mortals? In the next second, Xiaowu suddenly realized. The most painful thing for mortals is not having a martial soul. Can't be a dancer. But they don't know that Chen Fan is really just a mortal. I thought I could do whatever I wanted with the system. Go to the pinnacle of life. Unexpectedly, Chen Fan's heart was full of loneliness. I couldn't help venting my anger and shouting, God, why did you tease me like this? At this time Xiaowu also followed out. Maybe there is something wrong with the side soul master I brought, and even if you can't become a dancer, it's fine to be an ordinary person. Miss Yi, thank you. Afterwards, Yi Qingwu took out the family heirloom mid-grade profound weapon and gave it to Chen Fan to repay his life-saving grace. Chen Fan thought it was a token of love from him. Seeing this piece of jade carving is horrible. I didn't think it was valuable, so I took it away. Seeing Chen Fan accepting the jade pendant, both of them let go of their hanging hearts. Mr. Chen, it's getting late. Let's say goodbye. Then I send you. And Yi Jinhong was thinking about Chen Fan's toothpick. No matter what he said, he wanted to help Chen Fan take out the trash. Chen Fan naively thought that this old farmer must have suffered a lot for Xiaowu's cultivation because of his kindness. Chen Fan agreed without thinking too much. Also gave the remaining black eagle jerky to the two. The two said goodbye happily to the black eagle meat, holding the garbage as if they had found a treasure. And Qin Hao, who was retreating from the 100 Beasts Gate, poured out the strange stone that Yi Qingwu had upgraded to 3 levels in a row. After analysis, it is agreed that they obtained the treasure of Taoist Huayun. In this way. Since they naturally want a piece of the action. So I'm going to spread the word. Let the monks bite the dog, they will come with a trick. The mantis catches the cicada, the oriole is behind, and Yi Qingwu and the two have just returned home with Chen Fan's garbage bag. I couldn't wait to open it carefully, and the moment I opened it, a strong force gushed out. Turned out that even this garbage bag is a piece of writing mystery. As expected of the strong of the earth. Net horror. If you push this toothpick with all your strength, I'm afraid it can easily break through a mountain. Then he took out the black eagle meat presented by Chen Fan to taste the rich aura and delicious taste of the black eagle meat. It directly made Yi Jinhong burst into tears. The majestic master of the sect didn't care about his posture at this time, and he just gobbled up the black eagle meat in just an instant. In the next second, Yi Jinhong's whole body breath soared. Breakthrough to the realm of soul dance in one fell swoop. One must note that he has been stuck at the peak of 05 for more than 30 years. With his qualifications, there is no hope of breaking through in this life. Now only relying on a meal of leftover meat presented by Chen Fan, he broke through and immediately worshipped Lingui with gratitude. Thank you for the help of the master, the great kindness of the master. Yi Jinhong will keep it in my heart. Unforgettable. Yi Jinhong thought of Chen Fan wanting to keep him for dinner but was rejected by him, so he couldn't help but want to slap him a lot, and Chen Fan bid farewell to Xiao He and Xiao Bai and planned to go out alone to find a disciple from a great sect. Then I knelt down in front of Lao Tzu and cut out 3 heads. I'll reward you without gold coins. That's not Lin Xiaoyan, the first genius of the Lin family. Is Lin Xiaoyan the genius who stepped into dancing at the age of 8 and broke through the peak of Yuanwu at the age of 9? It's a pity that the real relationship suddenly disappeared after the son was 10 years old. Reduced to a dancer and kicked out of the Lin family. Chen Fan sounds a little fierce. Why does this story sound familiar? If it weren't for the old monster in my body eating away at my true energy, why would I be here? The more Lin Xiaoyan thought about it, the angrier she became. The more useless she suddenly stood up and shouted angrily. Lin Dong, don't deceive others too much. I have left the Lin family now. What else do you want? Said to have a bowel movement and wanted to turn around and leave, but was stopped by Lin Dong. Stop for me. Did I let you go? 30 years in Lindong, 30 years in Hudong, 30 years in Hushi. The last period of youth is poor. Young Master Chen often talks to himself. If it weren't for you, an old bastard, who sucked away my cultivation base, I won't be kicked out of the family either. Get divorced by fiancé or something. Does that mean he's out of his mind? At this moment, Lin Xiaoyan happened to pass by Chen Fan. An old man flew out of Lin Xiaoyan's body. The old man is like a mouse seeing a cat. His face was livid and terrified. I have to run. As soon as the voice changed, he disappeared in a flash. The old guy who ate my anger ran away. Lin Xiaoyan fell to her knees in excitement. God has eyes. That old guy is gone. I can finally stop being a migrant worker. Chen Fan was very puzzled by Lin Xiaoyan's crying and laughing behavior. I think he really has a brain problem. Come and help him up. But Lin Xiaoyan felt that the old man was scared away by the person in front of him. In the next second, give Chen Fan a polite nod. Thank you, senior, for saving your life. I just gave you a hand. Don't have to do this gift. Why did the seniors have no sense of innocence? If you can't do it, it must be because the seniors are too strong. Condensed. This is my great opportunity, Lin Xiaoyan. Lin Dong is still unyielding. Waste is waste. Kneeling and kowtowing like a trash. The face of my Lin family was thrown into. Lin Dong, you can insult me. Why do you want to insult others indiscriminately? Don't be afraid of too many wastes, just afraid of a nest of wastes. I'm just insulting you, so what about you? Chen Fan patted Lin Xiaoyan on the shoulder lightly. Don't be angry. And in this shot, Lin Xiaoyan's spiritual energy increased dramatically. The true energy that has been thirsty for several years is instantly filled. He thought it was Chen Fan, an expert who helped him. In an instant, he had the confidence to challenge the knife directly. Lin Dong, you were my defeat a few years ago. Still won't change. You will always be trampled under my feet. Court death. Lin Dong was furious. Hit him with a punch the size of a sandbag. Lin Xiaoyan waved a punch without fear, and the next second, Lin Dong was shocked. How could it be possible that the peak of the real martial arts was only for a moment, and Lin Dong fell into the wind and flew out backwards? Lin Dong was directly flying a few meters away, and everyone was stunned. Chen Fan couldn't help being speechless for a while. Is this guy pretending to be a pig and eating a tiger? Is there something wrong with a dancer's mind as a servant? And Lin Xiaoyan was immersed in the joy of returning her power. In the next second, he kowtowed and knelt down again. Thank you, senior, for granting me cultivation level. Chen Fan is even more speechless. This guy is not intentionally humiliating us. He pointed to his head in doubt and said, young man, you won't get your brain caught by the door, right? So one more person thought that Chen Fan was in the game world. He is a mortal who cannot cultivate. But what he didn't know was that the one who looked after his house was Xiao, and the little bird raised by the dog was actually the sun, and the tree in the braid of the golden house was the legendary advocate of 100 eyes, Azure. Even the little ants are ancient monsters and ancient ghosts. He called Chen Fan a time traveler. It's a pity he can't practice. Even the system was broken and he left him, so he decided to go out and participate in the entrance test of the Sacred Eagle Valley. The person in charge of the test was Qiáng, the daughter of the owner of the Sacred Eagle Valley. Chen Fan gave 3 words of high praise to Qiáng at first sight. What a nice view. Chen Fan swallowed involuntarily. His face turned red with embarrassment. Qiáng also saw Chen Fan in the crowd. I feel that there must be something extraordinary about him. Immediately point to Chen Fan to teach. You first. Seeing that Chen Fan was the first choice, everyone couldn't help casting envious glances. Chen Fan felt uneasy at the moment, because this soul testing stone is similar to Xiao Wu's before, but thinking that Sacred Eagle Valley is a martial arts soul testing stone, maybe there will be no problem. However, a full stick of incense and measuring the soul stone remained unchanged. It seems that this son has no 5 souls and cannot become a dancer, please leave. Chen Fan couldn't help feeling extremely disappointed in his heart. It seems that after all, I can only do nothing. Seeing this result, Qiáng couldn't help feeling sorry. It's a pity, I thought it would be a fortune. Chen Fan lost his mind and walked aimlessly on the street. Little did he know that his home was almost stolen. An old man on the side of Yunjianzong was going back and forth to Bogu. It turned out that Qiáng Patian, the owner of Qiáng Valley, came to ask Yi Qingwu about breaking through the 3rd rank. But Qiáng Patian didn't believe Yi Jinhong's words at all, that the decoction advanced the body self-transformation, broke through the 5 souls and lean meat, and directly allowed you to achieve the soul martial mirror. Brother Yi, are you fooling me when I'm a child? Brother Qin, I know it's hard to be convincing. But the fact is so, and I dare not bother with the expert who travels in the mortal world. Brother Yi wanted to come and heard that the place where Taoist Huayun painted is our female painting cave. This seems to be the treasure left by Taoist Huayun. Brother Qin, what do you mean by that? Means nothing. I just want to inform all the sects to congratulate Yi Jinhong once this rumor is spread. Yun Jianzong will definitely become the target of public criticism. In the end, he was forced to agree to take Qiáng Patian to find Chen Fan, an expert, in order to ease the relationship with the expert. Yi Jinhong said that she would bring Xiao Wu with her. As soon as Qiáng Patian heard about something, he wanted to take his daughter Qiáng with him. I want Yi Jinhong to lose face in front of the juniors. So the four of them embarked on the road of visiting Chen Fan together. Is what Father Uncle Yi said true? Why does it sound like a fantasy? Deceitful nonsense. Let's see how I can expose him. He's almost at the expert's place. We can't go on happily to show respect. Jin Padian thinks that Yi Jinhong just pretends for him. There is no need to take the daughter to continue flying. See this situation. Yi Jinhong and the two panicked instantly. Father, what should we do? If you chase after and offend an expert, we're both fucked. Just this place where the birds don't shit. The Peerless Powerhouse can see Yi Jinhong in the middle. Is Yi Jinhong pretending to be my 3-year-old child? I want to see how strong this tall man is. Say it. Yi Jinhong and the two followed closely behind. Hurriedly shouted to the assistant. As soon as the voice fell, there was a bang, and the coercion of the avenue fell directly to Qin Padian. The beast fetal bone phantom was scared out of his guts and shouted, "Brother Yi."
Damn.